Okay. So
How we doing, everyone?
yes, it is Saturday evening, and we came on to say hello to everybody. We're going to be on for about an hour.
Wish you happy Easter. I'm gonna move it up just a bit.
And
there.
if some don't, have a happy Sunday. Have a happy day.
So we know this is a holiday weekend, so we know people are busy.
Yeah, but
have family coming in.
Yeah, so we know you're either going out of town and people are coming in town. But again, we want to wish everybody a happy Sunday, and we came to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, I have to work tomorrow early, so we can't do it tomorrow.
That's right. Greg works tomorrow till what time?
Till 6 Pacific time.
Right, because Greg's got to go in early tomorrow.
10 o'clock. Yeah.
10 o'clock, and normally you go in at
2 o'clock.
And the reason why he's going in early because people go to the casino for Easter or
where they're
regardless.
Leaving. So there'll be a lot of hotel checkouts tomorrow. People driving, trying to get to their Easter destination.
Right.
So
he works at our nearest casino here in Central Coast, California. He works at the Chumash Casino. And it's about the only casino here in Central Coast.
That's it.
And we get them from all walks of life. They get them from all different cities here. So that's what Greg is doing tomorrow. I am staying home. My daughter is home because she works at Macy's, and I work very part-time at Macy's in the fragrance and the beauty counter. And we only get 2 days off during the year, Easter and Christmas. Other than that, we work. And I usually work all the holidays.
Yeah.
So it's nice, and help other people. And that's how I share my help for others. So we're here tonight, and my name is Cindy. This is Greg, and my channel is Cindy Lifestyle and More. And if you're new to my channel, we do blogging, and I do skincare and makeup, and we also do live stream.
We just started the live stream. This is number 6, I believe.
Is it number 6?
Yeah, I think it's number 6.
So if you happen to come by and click on our channel, then say hello, and we're going to take it from there. Okay, so anyways, what we did today, we went some grocery shopping.
We got a lot of shopping done today.
Well, yesterday we did.
Yeah, but we got the rest of it done today.
We got a little bit.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that I was trying to find a shower cap, one of the easiest things to find.
Found that. I had to go to $3
Dollar Tree. We were going to go to the Dollar Tree for something else. And I thought, well, since we're going to the Dollar Tree, we'll find a shower cap. Wrong.
We finally did.
We finally did. Can you give me the bag of the Dollar Tree to show a couple of things that I got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
I'll get them.
So great to get. I just got a couple of things at the Dollar Tree since we were there. And I went in there to go get some, some little Easter things. And Easter was completely sold out. And basically, they're getting ready for summer.
Because you wanted a fan, I was in the store looking for an electric fan.
So I wanted a fan, and I got a fan from the Dollar Tree maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. And these were $1.25. Now, when you sit down and you're really tired and you're hot, a nice little fan. But I also bought it for another reason. I like to sometimes use this if I put a primer on my eyelashes before I apply my mascara. Sometimes I have the time for it to dry a little bit before I apply my mascara. But if you apply it, your primer's still wet, right? Your lash primer.
No dry.
Right. I'd rather have this, something pretty. Sit there and fan my little eyes and my makeup. And also, too, these are great if you use a setting spray. Sometimes people use setting spray. We use setting spray to set our face makeup. Well, it's drenched, right? So we go get a booklet or something to use it. I just want a little fan to go ahead and to dry it up. And it's $1.25. So they're pretty, and I got a couple of them in case one breaks. And I got one of those. So guess what I found at the Dollar Tree? Found a shower cap. Now, normally they would only be one, but I got 2 of them. 2 in one little packet. So I thought, well, why not? Why not get it? No, we're not going anywhere. That's our dog, Dakota, thinking that it's going to be taking her out to go for a walk. So I'm just opening up. We're going to see how it looks. I love shower caps. I use them, you know, in between my shampoo. And the only reason why I needed another one is because the shampoo cap that I have right now, I noticed, and I got it from the Dollar Tree, the one that I have, I could tell the water is going underneath my hair. And then when you get water underneath your hair, you come out and your hair's kind of wet. And it gets kind of sticky, and I feel like it doesn't feel right.
It was just wore out.
It was wore out. And I had that Dollar Tree cap for almost 3 years. So it lasted a long time. I always hang it up so it never gets any kind of mildew, nothing bad about it. But I'm going to be honest, the shower cap that I have that's going in my empties is probably a little bit sturdier than this one.
That's why
This
they give you two.
You know what? You're right.
It probably won't last as
It
long.
says this shower cap is made from quality, durable material that is water resistant, comfortable, and specially designed to protect your hairstyle. It has a different feel, and I'm going to be honest about that. It's kind of like a crispy sound, like a slip. But that's okay. It's better than a processing cap that hotels used to give. Hotels used to have a little processing cap, would be your shower cap,
right?
Because people go out of town, they're business people, or they wash their hair every other day. They won't wash their hair. They won't get their hair wet. So this is going to work fine. So I got the purple one.
And a pink one.
And I got a little flower pink one. And they had quite a bit of these. They had different colors, different styles. And the other thing they're carrying now is processing caps. If you color your hair and you want to put a processing cap on, they had some of those. And I use processing caps for my hair treatments. I should have bought one, but I have some already. And
yeah,
I think,
we bought a bag at Sally's. We still have like 2 rolls.
But if you're, you know, at the Dollar Tree and you want to give yourself a hair treatment and cover your hair conditioner to give more of it, like it gives more of a heating to the hair, because when you go to,
it's your head's natural heat.
Exactly. And you'll see that the processing cap, because it's better than a shower cap, it's better than these because it's like a, you know, it's lighter. You'll see it sweat. So you know that your cuticle of your hair is starting to open it up, and it allows the conditioner.
Your hair's absorbing the color.
Right. So, or conditioner.
Yep.
If you use a hair treatment.
Yeah, it opens up the follicle.
Right. That's why usually the processing caps are in the.
Right.
So I got 2 of those.
We also got some your toothpick things. I couldn't find them.
The flossers.
You put them away already.
They're probably inside mine.
Yeah,
And then I got some shampoo. Where did that go? Oh, you know what? They're probably
soap.
They're probably in the box over there in the in my room.
We'll go find it because I don't know where you put it.
Okay, Greg's gonna keep talking while I go find something.
Okay. So yeah, we went to the dollar store and then we stopped at one of our favorite places to have lunch. We've got a place called Santa Maria Burger or Orchid Burger. And we love their pastrami sandwiches. They're huge. And they make them right there, and they're moist. And boy, Cindy even ate the whole thing. And that's really unusual for Cindy, so she must have been really hungry. But we had a real nice lunch, and we went to the Dollar Tree. And yesterday we did a lot of shopping. And let's see, last night we had a gal on with us.
I'm gonna show the difference.
Chit Chat from Down Under. She was a real kick, and she stuck with us for 2 hours.
Yes, she did.
Last night, and I really appreciate her.
So look, show them the difference. That this was from the Dollar Tree that I got.
This one
like
actually
3 years
has
ago. Lining.
Has a lining in it, where the new ones that she got are just plastic.
Right.
So like I said, that's probably why they gave you 2 of them, because they're not as.
So here's the lining. This is if you're new, hi, I'm Cindy. So this is the lining that I had from my original one. And
Big difference in quality.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I didn't know why this cap was different from the shower cap. And I'm like, well, look, it's got the lining in it.
It's a big difference.
So this one was from the Dollar Tree. This is my new one from the Dollar Tree.
So hopefully it works as well.
So there is
just
a
so your hair
difference.
doesn't get wet.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. And there's the processing
That's
cap.
a processing cap. And they had some of these. I was like, oh my God. So the Dollar Tree's got a few things that I was
I
impressed
think
with.
it was like a pack of 10 of them
You think it was?
for $1.25. Yeah, it was
And
really cheap.
these are the ones that the hotels used to
Yeah,
leave in
no
your
more.
hotel room. I know, I have not seen them. That's why I take my
Your own.
shower cap. So, but that is a processing cap. And when I'm out of my shower cap, I do use this.
We have
Not
in
as
the past.
durable, but it works. Yeah. Well, hi, I'm Cindy and this is Greg. So hello, welcome. So we were talking about the things that we bought from the Dollar Tree. So that is the processing cap. And then at the same time,
We got
some fans.
That's for me.
Okay. Greg loves his lip brushes.
Have to have lint brush.
So explain
I wear
this
black
one.
at work. And before I go to work, the dogs always have to come up and say goodbye. And I get hair all over me, so I have to do one quick swipe with the thing. And it's really, really cheap and they work really well. We get these at Dollar Tree. Like I said, they're inexpensive and they work well.
But inside, if you take the sleeve off,
Yeah.
it's
sticky.
It's like a piece of tape.
It's
These,
sticky. Yeah.
He used to wear these when he used to wear suits, and
Yep.
they are wonderful. Before he leaves, or your suit
When we went to
jackets.
sales meetings, I used to buy the little travel ones.
Yes, you did.
And I could put them on the inside pocket of my
Yes,
suit.
you did. So we got some of those, and this one is called Extra Sticky, and it's ideal for.
Laundry essentials.
It's got a rubber, a plastic handle, and it's great for pet hair, lint, and dust. And you know what? It's the truth. It
Yeah,
does
it
work.
works.
These are great. Lint brushes are great for your when you're out of town and takes away those lint and pet hair. It makes a difference on your clothes.
And when I run out of my shampoo and my dandruff comes back, I have to hit myself up here, and it actually takes the dandruff.
That's true.
place.
That's true. You do.
So it's usually in the winter time when I really wake up.
Okay. Now, I found some pads. I have been looking for pads, and you buy them at any store. But this is from women's from 5'9" to 5, sizes 5'9".
5 to 9.5.
Oh, I read that wrong, right? 5 to 9.5, and it's called from Juncture, and it's sock liners. But it says here that it has it with aloe.
Yeah.
It says it has aloe in it, and I like it because when you wear your pumps or something, it's doesn't show all the blackness in your.
It says you get 2 pairs, so there's actually 4 of them.
No, it's got one for 1 foot. One set's for 1 foot.
It's got 2.
No, look, that's 1 and 1. That's the second pair.
Oh, well, it says 2 pair.
There is 2 pair in one stack.
That's what I said.
Right, but this one, the first one's for the left and the right, and the second one's for the left and the right. There is 2 pairs.
I know.
For $1.20. Okay, maybe I'm understanding. For $1.25.
Yep. You got.
So I got some pads.
You
I
got
was
4
happy.
pairs.
Yeah,
8
you're
pairs.
right.
You got 8 pair.
I got
4
4.
pairs. You're right. 4 pairs.
There's 4.
4 pairs.
I've never seen these before. There, never.
No,
I've seen
and
pads, but not like
they
this.
didn't have the tan colored ones. They
They-
just had the black.
They only have black, huh? But the only thing with these, they always look like stockings type. These actually look like heads. That's why I like them.
And for $1.25.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Got a body brush, time for exfoliating our body. I like to use this when I use self-tanning lotions. And at the same time, I like to use this to remove any dead skin cells, rough spots, elbows, back. This is going to go in handy because spring's here, summer's coming up, and it makes your moisturizers go on better. And I think it's called dry brushing. So I'm going to read up on it because not only that we use body scrubs can do it, it's called a dry brush for the body, and you work from the feet on up. So I was reading up on it, and I figure for $1.25, it's a bath brush.
Yeah.
So
you can
I'm
get
gonna start
or you can
doing
get
that.
A good loofah sponge
Yeah.
on a stick.
I got that at the Dollar Tree. Here's my flossers.
We buy
Grim.
lots of these. We buy them everywhere. We buy them at
love
Target.
these.
We buy them at Walmart.
I
Everywhere.
love these, and I use them in my empties. Believe it or not, I've got flossers everywhere, and they work because the
They're all
reason
over
why
in the
is,
car. She,
well, they're new ones. They're
yeah,
not
but she
used
takes them
ones.
with her when we travel
But I like the handle on them, and
to pick.
I just go up and down, and I don't have to get the string because I'm not real good at it. But when my dentist told me, and I say the story all the time when I do my empties or when I do my hauls, and I'm doing a little small haul right now, that he says it's so much easier, and they're great for teeth that are tight. It gets in there a little bit better, and it's easier, and it's got a better grip on it. So I love my flossers. I keep them with me everywhere. I mean, I love them.
I think you get better control of the floss rather
I
than
think you do.
trying to jam it up.
I think you do. Yeah, and it's more gentle. It says
Yeah.
gentle right on there. And you can find Grin anywhere. Walmart, Dollar Tree, Target. So you find this a lot. It's just the difference is the amount you
The
get.
quantity.
Right. So this one's got 60 when maybe another.
The ones that we get at Walmart are like 240 or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's the only difference. But if you never tried any of these, or for the amount of the price for $1.25,
I'm at Dollar Tree.
yeah, it's great.
It's the same brand.
It is the same brand. That's the point. It's the same brand.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Greg's looking at there. We got 3 on the house. My name is Cindy.
We have
And
a
this
lot
is
of
Greg.
comments. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Greg had
I
them all
had it on
turned
the
off.
banner.
Oh.
My fault.
Jeez. Okay. Well, we're going to start from the beginning. We do apologize about this. We've got, let's see. We got the 7th sacramental of health. Well, hello. How are you doing? God, welcome. Sorry about that, everybody.
My fault.
We got retirement days. Oh, retirement days is the first time here. Welcome. Yes, hello. Let's see. Yes, they are. Okay, so you're probably saying beautiful for, I don't know which one.
Maybe the shower cap.
The shower cap. It was probably the shower cap, right?
Or the fans.
Or the fans, yes. I'm sorry.
That was totally my fault. Stardust Dreamer has joined as well.
Okay. Yes, they are beautiful, huh? They had all different colors. They had some had sayings of like the like quotes for the Bible. They had quotes for a brighter day, a positive day, and then they had these types. So they were really, really nice. So yes, sorry about that. God, you guys are probably leaving comments and saying we're not even looking.
And welcome, Brenda Davis.
Oh, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Let's see. Yes, we're doing a mini haul. Let's see. What does it say? I think the dry brush helps the circulation.
Yeah.
Yes. They were saying a lot of good benefits on these. They were saying that, well, it would, because if you work from the feet on up, it circulates the blood, towards your heart, I guess. I'm not a doctor, but my doctor told me that I needed to get some of this is because when I had some moles removed, he said that I had some, like, when they remove it, you kind of have some scab. Well, he said I had some dryness, and he said about this. And then I also read up on it. So I figured dry skin, circulation, yes, gives a nice smooth for $1.25. This is great. I was so happy. Let's see. Let's see. Let me go down. You like to floss too? Yeah. I can't live without them. And once you have them, you definitely
once you start using the flossers, we don't even buy the floss in the can anymore.
Yeah, I'm just not good with it. Well, I would never floss.
And it was messy.
That's why I use those, because of tight teeth. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what the doctor told me, the dentist. So when he said that, that's when I went and got them. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing? Brenda Davis from Scrappity Doodah. Hello. How are you doing? We are like, I'm being a host today. And this is my husband, Gregg. He usually vlogs with me and does lives.
Right. Or if we travel, we vlog.
Yeah. And Stardust Dreamer says, nice. Brenda Davis is here listening and watching. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
I'm catching up right now with all the comments.
Yeah, somebody left it on putting the banner on instead of the comments.
Stardust says she needs one. Let's see. Hi, Marinella. Yes, you can join. I'll kind of go over a little bit what I've just done in case you didn't see it. Let's see. Marinella says hi to Stardust Dreamer. Where have I been? Oh, I don't know. I've been here. I've been doing some lives. Well, I had some health issues. Yeah, I had a carcinoma on my knee.
It hasn't healed yet.
Brenda says hi to Greg. And I think I got caught up. Okay. Oh, and then let's see what this is. Okay, they got that. Okay. I think I got caught up. Hopefully I did. Anybody else? And let me go here.
Yeah, I think I missed that one in the beginning. They probably left us.
This is retirement.
Yeah.
And comfort food and more. And she does a lot of cooking. So yes, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, I messed up a little bit.
Yeah. So let's see.
Have to be more careful.
And then, of course, the 7 sacramental health. Okay. So I think I got caught up with everybody and do apologize, but I guess we'll move on because. Oh, okay. No matter, Stardust. Yes. That was question to Marinella. Absolutely. No problem. I was just trying to see. Then let's go here. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you just came onto my channel, I have a small haul. I went to the Dollar Tree. I got some pads.
Yeah.
Normally the pads, let me go like this because they would look like stockings, like stockings. These are actually like pads. It's really nice. You get 2 of them, 1 for each foot, and for $1.25. I mean, they're great for traveling. They're great. I like to wear them with my high heels. I like to wear them with my slip-ons because I don't want my feet to sweat in my shoes.
Yeah, they didn't have the tan ones, but they did have the black
But
ones.
they did have these. And then we were talking about the lint brush. Greg likes the lint brush.
We have 2 dogs, so before I go to work, I wear all black at work.
And then
get dog hair on it.
If you just came on, my original shower cap is starting. The water's getting in my hair, so I got the new one. But I was showing the difference.
There's no
lining.
Padding, no lining.
So this is $1.25. You get 2 of them.
But they're not as nice.
Right. But that's okay. I need it, and this one's not working right now. So that will do in between until I find another one of these. That's okay. It's not. And then I got one of these. It's called Pears. They started in 1907, and it's a transparent soap. I'm going to really be honest here. I like to use this if I have like really itchy skin. Another thing that my physician told me. But when I run out of my makeup brushes cleaner, I use this because it has no, it's really sheer and clean, and it has no, how can I say it? Like no medicine stuff on it. It won't dry out my makeup brushes.
Yeah.
I don't use my makeup brushes all the time on this. My sponges, I go like this really good and keep rinsing and sponge, put it back on the soap till all the makeup comes off. Because I just feel like it's more gentle, like almost like baby shampoo. So when I'm out of my baby shampoo or my makeup brush cleaner, I'll use this to use for my makeup brushes in between.
It's a good backup, and it's $1.25
Yeah.
at the Dollar Tree.
And it's very non-fragrance. That's the word I was thinking, non-fragrance. Because the doctor told me to try to use non-fragrance. I like my fragrance shampoo because I'm going to show you one. He just said, try not to use it every day. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's called Spa Vanilla Sugar Scent. It's a body wash. And I wanted something that had a little vanilla to it because I use Donna Karan Cashmere Mist fragrance. And then I also have Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. And the Mademoiselle shower gel, we don't always have it at the store where I work at. And Donna Karen, I can't find her shower gel. So I thought I'd get something that has some kind of vanilla to it because they both have that little vanilla jasmine.
So you don't
to
mask
it.
any of the scent.
Right. And it's perfect. Smells good. So this is going to work fine. And this is a body wash that I got from the Dollar Tree.
$1.25.
And this is a luxury body wash, has been specially formulated using a unique blend of ingredients to cleanse and refresh the skin. It's enriched with shea butter, which is moisturizing, and vitamin E, which is also moisturizing, healing. And vitamin E, right now I've been using on the area where they took my mole off. I've been using that for a scar, and helps condition and refresh for smoother, softer skin. So I got one of those at the Dollar Tree. Yes, the stitches wasn't really healing on the area where my mole was at. So they used like a super glue, like a skin super glue.
Rather than
to
doing
restitch it.
a staple
Or a staple, right.
They used a glue.
But it kept the side of my knee where the scar, where they had the surgery, as purple. So I'm trying to use a little scrub around it. I've been using vitamin E on my stitches, and they told me to get a silicone. It's for scars, and I got to do it 3 times a day.
She's just going to have to realize she's going to have a scar.
I'm going to have a little mini scar on there.
It doesn't have to be bad. Doing that makes it not as bad.
Let's see anymore. Okay. Oh, hi, Get Logic in the house. How are you doing? We're doing good. We're talking about some of the things that I got from the Dollar Tree today. We thought we'd come by for a little bit and say hi to everyone. I got also triple antibiotic. It's original ointment. So I was just talking about my little scar that I had. I got my mole removed. I was using an ointment.
That was expired 2 years ago.
It was expired. No, it was expired. It wasn't 2 years ago.
It doesn't matter. It was expired.
So anyways, I told my husband, I go, Greg, it's expired. So I got myself a new one. These work great for $1.25. This takes the place, I use this and take the place of the Neosporin.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm a hypochondriac, but I asked my doctor for everything. And I take my stuff with me, to be honest with you. Because I'm not a doctor, right? I go, does this work? He goes, yeah, that's fine. So
yeah, plus you don't want to suggest things.
Right. So that's why I'm showing this. These are my little testimonials that I'm using. So I got this. So I got all the little things that I needed. So I got my flossers and my antibiotic. I got my PEDs. I got my body brush, Gregg's lint, my soap. And I got my my hair, what do you call it? Shampoo cap.
All for about $15.
One of these, which I can use right now because it's warm. I feel like I'm having some hot flashes. I think it's just because it's getting warm. So I need to do this a little bit to cool myself down. So are you all having a great day? I'm happy you all came by to say hello. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? Greg, again, he's working. And my daughter is we're going to have breakfast tomorrow. And I got a little bit of champagne. We're going to have some champagne, and she's going to get some orange juice. And we're going to have a little brunch. We're going to make herself a brunch while he's at work.
And it depends on how everything goes. Maybe we'll go out to dinner when I get home.
And we'll see what's open tomorrow night. Yeah. It may not be too much.
Probably Denny's and IHOP.
Yes. But tonight we had did you tell me we had pastrami tonight?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good. I still got a little bit left, and
these pastrami sandwiches are huge. We love this place. It's just a little local hole in the wall place, but we're really good food.
Loads of hot flashes. You can relate. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I got a little hot flash. Oh, happy Easter to you too. Yes. Yeah, it's since he started working at the casinos, kind of the holidays.
Because I work every holiday. Well, you do too, except for Easter and
Christmas.
Easter and Christmas, Macy's is closed, so only 2 days of the year.
Right. So
And we're never closed.
right, because it's 24/7.
Not even for an hour, yeah.
And then next weekend, Greg and I are going to be at, was it next Monday we're going?
Yeah, I'm going to be off Friday and Saturday. We're going to get some stuff done. I'm going to get the car worked on.
Right.
And then on Monday morning, we're going to take off. We're going to go to Knott's Berry Farm.
And try to go see the Boysenberry Festival before it's gone. Because
Yeah,
I
we
think
went there last year and we had a really good time.
Right.
We have really good food.
Right.
And this time we're going to stay at the Knott's Hotel. That'll be the first time we've ever stayed there.
Right. So we're going to do a video of it, and then we're going to try to also do live.
Yes. If the internet is good at Knott's. It was good last time when we went to Scary Farm, not Scary
We
Farm.
did. We went in October, but we didn't. We weren't doing live then. Now we.
No, but I mean
We're
the
gonna
internet
start, yeah.
was good enough that we could
We did a video on it.
do
So
everything. Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, it's on my playlist. You know, the Boysenberry from last year's on my playlist, and also the Halloween.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We like Knott's Berry Farm.
Someone says you're working in the casino. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm a valet driver. I'm also a supervisor.
When the supervisor went off,
When they take vacation or they're sick, they call me and I supervise.
do you still no? When you do supervise, do you still valet?
No,
Okay, so you just supervise.
not allowed to accept tips when you supervise.
Okay, just when you're.
I actually lose money to supervise. I make more money than my supervisor
When you because of the tips.
because of the tips. Right.
So how many cars you got to get to
It depends on what day it is. Certain days people tip well and people don't tip well other days. So you can move a lot of cars. If they're only worth $1, you have to move 100 cars to make $100. And other days you only have to move 40 cars and you make $100.
Right.
So it all depends on the tips. How well the customers do inside is however they do well, we do well.
So that makes it happen.
Yeah, if they win, they tip bigger. And if they lose,
And
they usually don't tip that
Tell all our friends here. So sometimes you bring what you get for gifts instead of a tip.
Oh, they give us all kinds of stuff. I bring home cookies. I bring home donuts, Mexican breads, oranges.
Bread. He won't get a tip, but they'll give him something
They
else.
give me a dozen donuts, oranges. They give me a big bag of oranges. We usually split them up.
Sorry, Greg.
Here,
I used a
have
little
an
too
orange."
much of the slot machine.
And you
Pants.
know,
He gets little pins. He gets pins.
with their, they play with their club card and they get gifts. Sometimes they give us the gift that they get.
Greg goes, okay.
All right, thank you. It's funny.
She says we enjoy. We both deserve it tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, it's just so funny that Greg is like, he brings home and I'm going, what's this orange doing? But at Christmas time, he got. What did you get? You got something from.
Got all kinds of stuff last Christmas. I got an emergency kit for a car.
Yes.
They had jumper cables and
You
it had
did.
flares. So one of my customers gave me that.
Uh-huh.
And then what else did I get? I got a blanket
You did.
and there's a couple other things.
Let's see.
I have really good customers. There's certain people that come in like every day and we just get to be friends.
Right.
I've
So
got
which is nice.
one that he helps his grandson out. He coaches his basketball, his baseball, so we keep up on the sports,
Right.
the
Yes.
local kids sports with him.
Making sure that I've got everybody. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't want to do this again. I did it the last time. Oh, that's something else. No,
That's an advertisement.
that's my advertising, not my advertising.
It's the advertisement for StreamYard. We haven't paid for it yet. We've been
Like,
using the free one. We're thinking that we're almost to the point where we're going to have to start paying so we can do more.
Because right now I'm clicking and I feel bad because yesterday I missed a comment and I was like right now. So they would have done it already for us.
And it just, as somebody puts
It
up
rotates.
a comment, it shows
Yes.
up rather than us have to go in and change it.
And
with our
forgetting
hand.
the comments there.
But
So
I had it on the banner because I didn't want you to forget about the banner.
So do you all have plans tomorrow or anything exciting?
Yeah, family coming?
Is it in Vegas Casino? Oh, it's so we live in Central Coast, California, so it's an Indian casino.
It's near Santa Barbara. The casino is probably about 30 minutes from Santa Barbara. And then we live another 30 minutes north of the casino.
Right,
So we live about an hour and a half away from Santa Barbara.
right.
So it's right, the casino is right between us and Santa Barbara.
And it's closest to the a Las Vegas casino that is not in Vegas.
Right.
Because Vegas is 7 hours. When we go to Vegas, it's about 7 hour drive.
Yeah.
But it's only like 45 minutes on an airplane.
Yeah,
right?
well, then they fly 3 times a week from our local airport to Las Vegas.
Right.
So we're planning a Vegas trip. We haven't got dates yet, but we're thinking about June, maybe July,
Mm-hmm.
into August.
Because it's warm. That's
Yeah.
why I want to go when it's warm.
Cindy likes it when it's 100 degrees plus.
I love it. I like the warm. I don't like the oh God, what do you call it? Heat? I mean, not the heat.
Humidity.
Humidity. I can't think of it. Humidity.
And it's not real humid there. It's dry heat. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. So that's what I do like about it. But other
She
than
lets
that,
me squeeze into a casino every once in a while to cool off.
yes.
But she
yes.
likes to, lay out by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And we at night when it's still 80 degrees at 1 a.m, we go and we walk up and down the street, and
I love it.
we just like to people watch.
I'm a very people person.
Yeah.
I like to watch people. I like to watch, I'm
People
just
are
that
funny,
way.
and people probably think we're funny too. So whatever. We just have a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. So that's what we got plans for next week. And then this week I'm working on like next couple of weeks I'm working because I work very flex. So
Yeah, she doesn't need to work a whole lot. Mainly work to keep her 20%
yes.
discount, because that means more to us than her working,
Right.
because we're both collecting our Social Security. Plus, me working at the casino, they have really good insurance, so it'd be a lot cheaper than doing the Cobra insurance. It's about half the price.
I feel like I'm falling off my I got to fix this. We're sitting on stools. We were trying to do the live by the window.
But the lights kept reflecting into the window, and it's distracting.
So they look like little saucers behind. I'm like, what's this? They look like a saucer, like little lights. They look like a saucer. I was like going, okay, let's go back to the kitchen. And so we do it here.
So basically, this is how we're doing it. But we've got a room downstairs. Cindy kind of wants to maybe do something with the room downstairs that we don't do anything with.
I'm thinking of turning it into more for like get a table and make it a little bit more better for us and a bit more comfortable.
Well, we have our master bedroom upstairs.
Yes.
Our kitchen is upstairs. It's kind of a weird thing, but
Right.
it's really, we like it. And our living room's upstairs, dining room's upstairs.
Because it's a split level house.
Yeah, and downstairs is 3 bedrooms. Our daughter lives in one. And then in the other one, we have it set up for Cindy's auditions for her acting, so that she can do her audition.
And that's the other thing. They used to want, when you do self-tapes, they didn't want bare walls.
Now
They
they
always
want
want
bare
a blue.
walls.
Well, now we got to move the banner, and then it's a wall now. So I'm thinking of maybe just painting the wall like a bluish gray.
Yeah, we have a backdrop that's blue.
So it's no
that
good
we use.
anymore.
But now, because they want a full body shot,
You
because
got to move back, and then
because
you
you
get
don't do anything in person anymore. When she does,
right.
they don't want her to come to LA unless
Well,
she
You're
gets a
called
call
back.
back.
They still got LA, but not as more
Not as
self-tape.
much.
Right. When you got to call back, you do got to go
Yeah.
down there. But it's just like he's saying, I got this banner that we invested, and we got to move it all the way around, and we got a white wall again.
Oh well.
But it's okay.
That's what
So
they
we're
want.
thinking of
But we
making
have that third room that we really do nothing with.
right.
Have we changed the sheets in there since we moved in? I mean, nobody's
Oh
slept
God,
in it.
yes, but I washed them, Craig.
I'm just saying, I don't know. We don't go in there.
The bed is still fine. Okay, everything is fine. I do clean the sheets. Okay, I dust them and everything.
But I was just saying.
I was like, beds are clean.
If a guy living alone, he would never wash them because they're not used.
I do. I wash them. Hi, Lady Yaya. How are you doing? We're doing good. Things are going good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and hope you have a wonderful Easter. I was gonna go by. I've been trying to still catch up on videos. That's what I need to do, is catch up on videos. I need to start doing that. You know, it gets hard, you know, when you when
Oh,
you
yeah.
grow. But yeah, I hope you have any plans for Easter? Let us know if you have any plans for Easter tomorrow. Yeah, so anyways, we do have a spare room and I do clean it. So
Well, we're going to take the bed down anyway if we end up making it a room where we can do this live and you can do your other YouTube.
and then I'm also thinking maybe we have a 3-car garage, and we have a section where we can actually make something like a little office. If
We
I
could.
keep the spare room
We
for a
could.
guest.
Now that we got rid of all the junk that we had in there.
Yes, we got rid of a lot of stuff.
It wasn't junk. It was actually really good stuff, but it's just been in our garage forever. We used to own a salon, beauty salon. And when we closed, we put the beauty salon in our garage.
Brought the salon to the garage.
And we sold all the equipment, you know, the stations and the chairs and everything. But what we had left was all of the display
And the products.
and the products. Yeah.
We had a 4-chair salon, and there were commission and plus the manicure.
Right.
And then also
We did spray tanning.
we did it all.
Yeah,
we had everything. And most of those, when we sold hair care products, most of the beauty supplies that we used to go to are not even here anymore.
Right.
So yeah, so we just cleared everything out of the garage.
Yeah, we got rid of all the rolling shelves and the wall shelves
Everything.
and the front desk that we had.
Mm-hmm. And then plus your extra,
I had a lawnmower that didn't work.
2
We got rid
lawnmowers
of
that didn't work.
One.
Was it one?
One lawnmower.
One
didn't
more.
work.
Okay. Plus all the stuff from the boat that we had.
All the stuff from the boat that we got rid of. Yeah.
The
We don't
boat
have
wasn't
boat
there,
anymore.
but everything with the boat that we had, the cover, the toys, that's all gone because we don't go camping anymore.
Yeah.
What else went out?
That's about it. Oh, we got rid of some Christmas decorations. There was one big one that
Yes.
the lights didn't work anymore. So
The deer would move, and it would have what did it have in the back? Like a sleigh.
It was a
Had a
sleigh.
sleigh.
Yeah.
The sleigh worked, but the deer didn't. So that went.
So there was no sense in hanging on to that. And then we had bought this little bridge to go over like a pretend river. We were going to put some rocks down and put a little bit of water in there like a pond.
Never
And we
happened.
were told by the homeowners association, you know, you're responsible if some kid drowns in that little puddle of water.
So we said, forget that.
So
We
they're,
don't.
nah, we won't be doing that.
So that went, and this was the funniest part. When they came to pick up the junk, the guys they pick up all your junk and everything, we thought he was going to come with this big truck. I mean, like the truck plus the flatbed to go with it. I think you call them flatbed.
He brought a flatbed, but he didn't have many tie downs. We worried about him when he was even just turning around down at the cul-de-sac.
We're like, is he going to drive? I couldn't believe he put everything. I mean, everything was on the truck, on the, what was it? Like a small flatbed, right?
It was a flatbed.
He got
That's exactly
everything
what
on it. And he came out, he didn't want to hit any cars. So he went down to the end of the
he says,
cul-de-sac.
I'm going to the dump right now. Don't worry about it. I'm good now. Okay.
And we were telling him the dump closes like in an hour. And you're going, are you going to make it there? And he goes, yeah, I'm just going to go straight on Better Rick. Yeah.
You're going to go down the main street.
I'm sure he made it, but my God, I mean, the tires were almost flat. We couldn't believe it.
It was a good sized load that he took.
It was funny. It was really funny. I got to do my fan again. I'm like, I'm warm today. Anyway, so Greg and I did a little bit of shopping this week, and we went to Costco. We did a little vlog on that. So I got to set up that video.
Yeah, we went to Albertsons.
Went to Albertsons, did our $5 deals.
Yeah, the cupboards were bare. We had to go to Costco because we hadn't gone grocery shopping in almost 2 weeks.
Right. Well, usually when you go to Costco, we buy everything in bulk, and you
right.
don't go back for like a month. But
Yeah.
when we haven't been to Costco and we were going to the store like almost every week. So now we don't have to go with the laundry
For another
detergent and
week,
softener and all that. So that's a good thing. Oh my God, Big Jack's here. Well, hi. I'm sorry I didn't see you, Jack. How are you?
Big Jack story time.
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
How you doing? Well, I'm gonna be on Big Jack Storytime. He invited me to be a guest on his show. So God, I'm excited. I love the thumbnail. He made a thumbnail for me. So I'm gonna be definitely gonna post it on my my community post. I saw oh good. I'm happy you're doing well. I saw you were on the show that just a while ago. Devotion. You guys did something. Oh, look at what was it? You were just on there on live just a while ago.
Yeah, you on creative.
Well, say what it was, because I forgot what was it. Let's see.
Echo.
Echo. Is that the name of the show? Yeah, you guys did a really good job. There was like 7 all of you, right? You did a really good job. I saw a little bit about it, a little bit of the show before we went to go get our pastrami sandwiches. We had to go to the Dollar Tree and get a few things. That's it. Thank you, Jack.
Oh, living my best
My
life.
best life.
60, right?
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes, that's what it was. So I went on it and I watched you. You came on, and then the Source came on, and then I think Creative Change came on.
Blessed to Crochet was on, wasn't she?
I think, yes, I think it was.
Or she was on one earlier.
See, Gregg was watching, and we were watching on the TV screen. And then we went to the store. You guys did a really good job. How long was it? Was it an hour and a half or a couple of hours?
I watch Big Jack all the time.
It was Easter celebration with 9 different guests. Yes.
Yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. Jack, did you want to come on did you want to come on and talk for a little bit? And we'll send you.
We can send you a link if you'd like to.
If you want to. You can come on? Okay. So I'm going to have Gregg hit. Okay. You have to hit invite.
Yeah, you had to do it that way.
Okay. So Gregg's
Now
going to
hit
do
invite.
it. Okay.
Copy.
Hit.
Down there. Paste. Hold it there.
There we go.
There.
I sent the link, Jack.
You got to put it up.
Oh.
There you go. For anyone that doesn't know Big Jack Storytime,
You're gonna know
he
right
helps
now.
a lot of people out, and he's helped us out. There he is, Big
Okay,
Jack.
I'll let you do it. Add to stage. Hi, Jack.
Welcome.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm so happy you're here.
That's cool. How y'all doing today?
We're doing okay. Yeah, we're came on tonight. I told Gregg, I go, well, let's go on and say hi to some friends of
And say
ours
Happy Easter
and
to
say Happy
everyone.
Easter. And if they don't do Easter, still say hello to everybody and have a good weekend.
Well, look, I'm happy to be here. I was just sitting there watching WrestleMania, so I'm a WrestleMania fan, and today was the first day of WrestleMania, so I'm watching that.
WrestleMania? Is that
Yeah. WrestleMania, WWE. Yeah. So today was the first day, so that's why I was sitting here just doing that, and then I try to do support, so go around and just jump on different people's lives just to support. And I saw that you was on, so I said, let me.
That.
let me come in here and say hello. So
I appreciate that. We don't want to take you away, but next time when we talk, Greg used to bowl.
oh, okay, we could definitely talk
He
there.
used to bowl
Yeah, we used to bowl
nationals
nationals
and
and
Okay.
yeah,
bowl
yeah.
state tournament and everything.
I was telling him that you bowl, and that's how I met him because I wasn't a great bowler, but he was a lot better bowler than I was
Okay.
when I first met him. I go, Jack bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just getting back into it. I took
I haven't picked up a ball in 25 years.
well, I took 15 years off before I came back. So this is my first official year back from 15 years off. And they say it's like riding a bike, but I probably wasn't that good riding bikes then because I'm having a hard time getting back into it.
So you're happy you're back into it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been fun.
I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, the thing is, I got all my sons. They bowl, so it's one of those things where we can get out there together and actually have a friendly competition.
Right.
I won't never let them beat me, even though they are now beating me. But I won't let them beat me. But they're starting to catch up on me. So I guess I must be getting old because they catching me. They getting
old's only in the state of mind.
Oh yeah, I know. Look. They know if they beat me, they worked hard. I'm not letting them get anything.
They're going to walk home, right?
Yeah, well, we haven't got that. Well, they probably need to. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I thank you for being willing to be a guest on the show. Looking forward to. Yeah, and I apologize for the date mix up and all. It's funny. I normally know I have someone locked in when I get the thumbnail.
Right.
And when I don't see the thumbnail, then I don't. It's like maybe we didn't confirm or whatever.
Right.
But we're locked in now, so we're straight.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to because I saw the whole information, so I'm just going to put it on my community page too, if you don't mind, and then I'll post it. But I'm really excited because it'll give me a chance to know you more, and And
oh yeah.
I've been watching your show for a while.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. We're trying again. We know it's all about helping each other, and that's what the whole show is about. I learn so much every time I'm on there. I learn more about myself every time I'm on the show with somebody else because they're pointing out, and those little things. It means a lot. It really do. We grow and glow together. That's what the whole thing is about: growing and glowing together.
That's what I like about it. It's very well.
It's honest.
It's honest, yeah.
Okay.
And
I heard
his motivation, huh?
Now I heard. So I got your name, Cindy. What's your husband? I'm sorry. What's your name?
Greg.
Greg. Okay, so I'm gonna get it straight. And I see that you was getting ready to start your own show, or did you already start, Greg?
No, we're thinking about it. Right now, we're just doing Cindy's.
Mm-hmm.
She has me on, but we get to do a little bit of vlogging, and when we travel.
Well, he's trying to figure out what he wants to do, like what to get started. What kind of
I like playing slots and stuff like that, but that can get real expensive real quick.
yeah.
So well, maybe we need to come up with something else.
Really, the thing is, and I know you got it here, but just be you. It's all about you. Your experiences and do your thing. My whole big thing was just wanting to be live. Only thing I wanted, so all you needed was 50 subscribers to be live. And once I got to 50, I was right where I wanted to be. I didn't know it was going to, grow up and things like that. But and now that we're doing it, it's like I want to be more professional. I want to actually give the those who come in the show or come in the audience to experience something good. I want you to take something away from the show. Every time you come in, you should take something away, and that's what we're trying to do. So.
Well, you get better all the time. You get better, and
more comfortable.
More comfortable. With questions, but you got to keep doing it to get the experience.
Correct.
And you're doing it, and I could tell that each time, your thumbnails and everything, you're just putting it all together. But you got to start from square one.
That's it.
You got to take.
We all start from somewhere. We had to start at one, and then that's where you work from. Yeah. So starting at one, and I heard you, Greg, before you said that because you're helping your wife, that you're ahead of the game because some of the things not to do.
Right.
So
I won't make some of the mistakes that we made.
Correct. And that's huge. That is huge. That really is. So I'm liking the duet.
Well, I didn't really understand what YouTube was from the beginning.
Mhm.
I was always thought that YouTube was like, oh, you got to fix a refrigerator? Go on YouTube. They'll tell
It
you how to
was.
fix a refrigerator.
Yeah.
And that's what we did because our mind was so much selling hair care products and sales. Our whole mind was on that.
Mm.
We had no idea that
What
there
was-
was a whole world out there on YouTube.
All communicating
More
with
than
each other.
fixing a refrigerator
Correct.
and fixing your car. And people would tell me, because I work at Macy's, I was saying to you, I do very part-time at Macy's, but I was a beauty advisor for many years. People say, well, Cindy, why don't you do YouTube and show about the makeup and the skincare? And I was like, well, what's YouTube? I had no idea. I could never put A to B.
Right.
You know? And then once I understood it, because he started watching Adam Wu and the guy that does the slot, Brian Christopher, I started noticing they were just regular people. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it kind of started getting.
As it goes, yeah.
I had
And I'm the same way. I was using YouTube as a way to store videos when I first started. So if you look at the history of my channel, it might say I've been here since I forgot what it's like 2015 or something like that. But I was only using it because of my job. I trained, and when I did a training video, it was a place to store it because it's easier to show the video again. Right. So, but I had no subscribers. I had none of that. So it wasn't until October of 2024 that I actually started building the channel. So that's when I got into it and said, okay, let's do it. And I don't even know why. Well, matter of fact, I know why, but it was just it wasn't like I wanted to do it I want to be monetized. It was just, it was a way to express my story. My daughter-in-law gave me a book about me. And you had to fill in all the blanks. So it's like fill in the blanks, and it was for my grandkids. So, and instead of filling out the book, I said, well, I'll just put this on video so they can watch it. And that's how the story time came into play. So I was
wondering there was something behind that, but I didn't know it was.
Yeah. So that's when I first started, that's what it was all about. Just me telling stories, filling in the blanks for the book that was sent to me. But then, like I say, I love talking to people just like we're doing right now.
Right.
This is I call it my little mini heaven right here because I get to talk to you and we can go back and forth. So, and because of that, but the YouTube go live together wasn't big enough for me, because it was only allowing you to have one other person on there with you. And I like the getting 5 people, 6 people, 7 on the stage. That was ideal for me. So
yes,
that's how
and that's what they're doing now, Jack. If you look at podcasts, it's either they're the main one or they'll have the guest,
right,
or they'll have 3 or 4 guests.
Yeah. So now how we do it, or the Iron Shopping Iron Show, it's a 1-hour show. So that's like when you come on June 1st, it's me and you for the first hour, and then after the first hour we have the after show. And then that's when I bring other people on the stage and we have a deeper conversation about what you talked about in that first hour. Okay. So that way it allows us to, me and you, it's just a me and you, or me, if it was just you two, we'll have a conversation, but then we'll bring people on the panel and have a deeper conversation.
Gregg wants to participate in it because he's been watching your videos when I'm not.
I've learned a lot from you just watching.
Well, you're more than welcome. I mean, definitely, I'm anytime. And the last Saturday of every month, we do the We Be Jamming live show. That's what we get the musicians on. Yeah, get the musicians on. And this one's going to be pretty good because we're going to have poet. We had poetry in the last one. We have a poetry this time. We're going to have comedy this time, and plus the music. And then we're going to add in some videos. So people been sending me videos from the Philippines. So we're going to be putting all that in. This should be a good one this time.
Yeah,
so
that's got a lot of Filipino people that watch her
right
beauty channel.
You're getting a lot of people right here, right now. Marinella, Lady Yaya, they're all saying hi to you.
Everybody's saying hello.
And it's funny because I'm very rare that I'm the guest. So I'm not seeing the chat. So I can't see any of that right now. It's okay. It's okay.
People saying hello. Well, they got your name up there, so I'm sure they're going to come and say hello.
Well, hello to everyone. I can't see you right now, and I'm not even seeing the chat. So
I was going to ask you that. You can't see it when you're the guest. You can't see the comments.
I probably could. I didn't want to do was to hit anything. Like it's
Oh,
funny because that's normally what the guests say. I don't want to hit anything and knock myself out.
right.
So, but the way I could do it without a doubt is, and I can see it now. So I just did it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just, so I wasn't, I wasn't sure, but I can see it now. So hello to everyone that's out there.
Yeah, a lot of
But
people
it's,
know who Big Jack is.
it's funny and it's fun. I bounce around a lot. I call it paying my support taxes. So I
Right.
go to everybody's chat and or lives and try to pay my support taxes because it's again the motto for the Iron Sharpening Iron Show, and my whole belief is that we're stronger together.
Right.
If each one would just reach one, we can all grow and glow. We can all get there. We just need to reach one. There's so many people out there, in YouTube and TikTok, Facebook, all of that. I mean, that we can just get one. So just imagine if each one of us just got one, and we can all grow. And the communities that we're been in is so nice, and everybody's so friendly. It's like, it's not where I'm not in competition with anybody.
And I'm not either.
Yeah. That's what the whole thing is. So it's like I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, and together we can help each other get to wherever we're trying to get to. So,
exactly. I'm a big believer in that. And like I said, when I sold hair care products, when you took away from trying to fight the other reps, if you went in there and show what you can do for the salons and what you can do for them,
much better.
You did so much better.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
right. It's like they have the trust in you. And that's what I learned through my life. People that are people person, they have more trust in you. Your customers always come back. They'll ask for you. And I still try to use that while I'm in my YouTube channel.
Well, yeah.
I like to share. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about, is helping others, like you're saying right now.
That mindset that's what's gonna make you successful. You're gonna be huge because people want real. I mean, that's what I want. I just want real people, So if you can come on here and you can be fake and do certain things to get a bunch of likes and views, but it's like that to me that wouldn't sustain. It's not gonna hold you. It'll get you in the beginning, but that's going to fade away. But the community that you're building now, just by being you and being real, because then you don't have to put on a show because you're just going to be you. Right. And as long as you just have to be you, I don't have to put on the show. I don't have to worry about emotional.
I get emotional from that. I do.
But hey, if that's what it takes, and it's like, but it's not fake emotion. It's not you sitting there shedding a tear just so we can say, oh, and puts a whole bunch of likes in there. But it's like, it happened. I
noticed like the sales have changed, in retail and stuff like that. But when I sold hair care products, it was probably one of my most lovable job I've ever had. It was a career. I went out and had friends and sold and loved what I did. I went out to work with a smile on my face. I worked 7 days a week, 24/7, because we were straight commission.
Yeah.
So you better love what you did because it was work. But that was my
dragged me into it. I did it for 15 years.
I did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I loved it for 27
I know more about shampoo than a guy should.
That's true. And I love what I do now. It's just different. I felt like it was my own business. You know what I'm saying? I did my own hours. Now but right now I do it for fun. I go to Macy's, I pick my hours. I work on Mother's Day, work on Father's Day, except for Easter and Christmas. But I do it because I want to do it.
Right.
I do
it. 20% off.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get a little discount here and there.
Why not?
That was the thing we were saying here. Like I'm not monetized, so I don't get anything for it, but I do it because I like doing it. Right. I like getting on here and I like, having a guest on. But the work you put in, what I'm saying, you have to like what you're doing. Because and if they decided to give me a check down the road, I will cash it. So I'm not gonna have fake like I'm not.
It will happen.
We will too.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's because you love what you're doing that you come on here. I mean, I do 2 shows a week, so we do the Wednesday show and a Sunday show, and then we got the last Saturday of the month we do another one, and then trying to support everyone else that comes on, or if they want to can you be a guest on my show or do this and that. But it gets it's a lot of work that goes in, but it's only because you like what you're doing. Right. That it doesn't seem like work. It doesn't. But when you're hosting the show, and I know you know that now, that it is a lot of behind the scenes that you have to do and
Yes.
keep it on and keep it going. But like I say, just being you and being real is the part that, because all I have to do is just keep living, and
Right.
I don't have to put on a show. I don't have to do a lot of extra, because I'm gonna go, like you said, you go into the slot, you go into the casino. I might
Right.
play slots, I might not play slots. So if I do, I'm gonna video it, and then you got some content. But I was gonna do that anyway. It wasn't, I did a video just getting my hair cut. I was gonna do that anyway.
Right.
So showing you what I look like before I went in and showing you what I look like when I came out.
Right. That's right.
That's what I was going to do anyway. So I don't have to put on a show. And then the other parts to that is I don't have to try to remember what did I tell you in this video, because I might come up later saying, something different later. Just be you and be truthful.
Yes.
My mom watched my show, so
I know.
so, yeah. So by her being there, she like I said, I can't say anything that
She'll be going, no.
So,
I'm watching you. No.
Yeah, so it's all good. But no, it's been a blessing. It's definitely it's a good journey. I'm glad to be on it, and I'm so glad to see y'all. I was happy to see you was live, so I was like, hey, let me pop in here and just say hello and let you do your thing. I don't want to hog your time, because I know this is what you.
I know, like you're saying about your TV, but I wanted to bring you on because there's going to be a lot of questions I'm going to have for you too, because I'm still learning, But I think would probably be a good thing, and I know it's your show. You can talk to me, and then we can bring them on aboard. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
I don't know what you're going to ask.
Everybody that's watching right now, make sure you jot that down and check out Big Jack Story Time.
Yes, but
it's a really good show.
It is.
I appreciate y'all saying it, and we're having a good time. We really are. I got my man Walt. He comes on the after show, so that's the only main addition that I have, and that's a childhood friend. Even though he used to bully me when I was a kid, but it's all good. But he's a friend of mine, and that's the one thing that stays common. That
Right.
He'll be there as much as he can, and But if both of y'all want to come on at the same time, it's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, send me a picture of both of y'all. We'll change the thumbnail. It doesn't bother me. Yeah.
Whatever you desire. I mean, now Walt, I appreciate his service. He was a fireman.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I watched it. I watched all that. And
he's a retired fireman from Washington, D.C. And
yes, and you were a correctional officer?
I was a correction officer. Yes. I was in the U.S. Army.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
See, I've been watching I've been watching you way before I started live stream.
Okay.
So you came on, either someone that I was watching, you popped up on the TV set.
Okay.
So I clicked on it, and you were talking on the couch or something like that. You were in your
It could have been in the beginning, yeah.
It had a wall behind you, and you were talking. And it was like before what you have now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then I went on a couple of more. I'm going to be honest, I always go back and watch people where they started.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back a little bit more and kind of find out where they're at now. And I love to see the progress.
The progression, yeah.
Because if somebody did that with me, that's okay, because I started from somewhere. I started from scratch. And now I know more about you when I started doing that. Oh, he bowls. Oh, his son sings. Oh, it gave me an idea of your personality.
Oh, yeah.
Started watching, and I saw you with a haircut, and I saw you talking here. And then, then all of a sudden I saw with your head. I go, oh, he's got what is this thing? What is it?
My headphones.
Yes. Yeah. I started noticing all that, and I go, that's a really nice gentleman. That's a nice man. And he just was telling him about it. Had no idea. I had no idea that it would have connected.
Right. Well, I appreciate it. Look, you telling the story, because that's exactly how we were. You're right.
Yeah.
So, and again, we're all in the same boat. We're all trying to learn. We're all trying to learn. So I go to different people's channel to learn and see what they're doing. If I see something they like, I'll borrow something. I like that technique, or I like that style. I like what they do it, and that right there is, again, each one reaching one, because I'm watching you and seeing what you're doing. Like I like your combination. That's why I could tell you about this starting a new channel and all. I'm watching too. And it's not just because they're going to be a guest. It's just only because, if you see something, you like what you're seeing, you support it, and then you want to, learn more about the person. The show allows me to get to, or allow those who are sitting in the chat and places like that to get to know you better as a content creator, because now I get to ask a question that they might not, won't get unless they, asking you, because you might not share that in a video, but because I'm asking a question, they're getting to know you a little bit better. And they're like, okay, wait a minute, this person had a normal or had a difficult childhood or whatever, and we just grow. So I normally before the show, I'll send you out. It's not normally, I will, but before the show, I'll send you a set of questions that I'm going to ask, and we'll be talking about this. So we'll, and it keeps the conversation going.
Yeah.
And but we let the show go wherever it goes, because
whatever happens.
let's say, and so be surprised. But when I had my mom on, it was the same thing. She had the same questions, and I learned a lot even having my mom on. I thought I knew the person, but
you learned a lot more, right?
I learned a lot more, and it was it was her. She was on for her 70th birthday, so she just celebrated 70.
I saw that you had
Nancy Green, and
Blessed Crochet,
Blessed Crochet, Snapback Shoshana, Auntie Mickey was on, Echo from Living Your Best Life. So all of them was on the after show.
Right.
So, so that was it was a good celebration for my mom, but I got them on there, and I learned a lot when they all got on there, because I was
So, I do too.
Yeah, so it's amazing how, and that's what it's all about. We get to, I should walk off a little bit stronger than when the show started, is what we're looking for. So that's what it's all about for me, for sure. But I definitely thank y'all. Thank you for, just being you and willing to be a guest, and anytime you want to come on, especially the after show, because the after show is wide open.
Okay.
We try to just let the guests have their spot. That 1 hour of going back and forth with the regular show, but then in the after show,
right?
And it's growing, because Nancy Green was my first guest.
She was?
Yeah, she was my very first guest. And when she was on, it wasn't even called the Iron Sharpening Iron Show. We didn't have a name.
I don't think you did.
No, we didn't have a name then. It was that episode someone put in the chat, you should call this the Iron Shop. So the very second episode is when we had the Iron Sharpening Iron Show. Wow. So Nancy, and how that even started was me and Nancy was in a chat, just like you're live, and me and her was happened to be in a going back and forth with each other in a chat, and she was like, she would love to go live, but she was nervous. And I was like, well, I'll go live with you. And that's how it all started. Yeah. Yeah. So we went live together. And so, so Nancy, she's super, super supportive, super nice person. And I love to see. And it was funny because we did that show on a Friday. And then on Saturday, I was at the bowling alley because I coached the youth on Saturdays.
Okay.
And I'm at the bowling alley coaching the youth, and my phone go off and says, Nancy Green is live. She went live on her own that next day. I'm like, well, thank God, she all she needed was a little support, and there she go live by herself. So congratulations to her. So yeah.
Well, you got some new subs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Lady Yaya. Let's see.
Lady Yaya. Yeah, I see that in there. Thank you.
Yeah, and somebody
you can call them out. If you can call them out, go ahead, call them out.
Sounds like Logic in knows Nancy Green as well. She says she's an awesome person.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Let's see. Marinella. She did. Okay. She already has. So yeah, there's been some people.
Well, appreciate you all. Look, I'm still at the stage where I still check. Look, let me tell you, I still check and see if anybody went away. So I'm looking at it like, all right, I got 1,000 subs, and I look at like, I got 999. What happened to that one? I'm looking for where they go.
I lost mine. No, just
only because I'll be thinking, what did I do? And I'll start looking at the videos and start looking at the live and say, like, what did I do to make that one person say I don't want to be a sub anymore? And not that you're going to get them all, but it's at the same time, did I say something? Did we cross a line?
Right.
And you don't know. And that's the thing. So what I try not to do ever is talk politics. and I try not to talk religion. I do
Right.
talk faith, and I do talk the effects of what's going on in politics, but we don't talk about this party over that party, or this denomination or religion, or belief over that belief, because we all got our own thing. So I'm not trying to convert anybody to be, like I say, I'm not in competition with you, so I don't need you to follow me. I want you to be you, and I'm gonna be me, but together we could be friends, and we could have fun and enjoy, just like we're doing right now.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I'm the same way. I don't talk about all that, and when I talk to people, some people don't celebrate Easter, and I didn't know that. I would say happy Easter. They're like, I don't. That's okay. Have a happy Sunday or Saturday. You just move on. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still friends with them. They know that. They know that we do, and they don't. But that doesn't make any difference. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we're all here. And
it's not going to change. It shouldn't change who you are, who I am, based off of that, because that's just one part of my life.
That's
what I'm saying? Like you just said, we could be going bowling. It had nothing to do with Easter. It had nothing to do with a party. We just going bowling.
Exactly.
Strikes and spares. That's all we're looking for.
Strikes and spares.
Strikes and spares. That's all we're looking for. But when I first started, I had like 5 different channels, because everything I love to do, I thought I needed a channel for it, because I didn't want to cross the stuff. So I had one, because I love golf, so I had a golf channel, and I love bowling, so I had a bowling channel. Then it was a channel of me telling the stories, but then I had a person, matter of fact, Nemo 504, he mentioned, he was saying, don't have a bunch of channels, just build playlists and put all your stuff in different playlists. So I really don't look at what I have as a channel. I look at it like I got a cable network with a bunch of channels. So my playlists to me are channels. So if you want to go in and watch bowling, click on bowling. If you want to go watch golf, click on golf. If you want to watch me tell stories, click on the stories. And that way you're in my cable network watching different channels, and you can flip through my playlist and see different channels. So that's how I look at it. But of course, they call it a channel, they call it a sub, and you call it a like, because another thing that I would tell anyone is put yourself in position for someone to not like your video, and what I'm saying is, we always tell them to hit the like button, but right next to it is the don't like button. So get yourself ready in case someone doesn't like it, and it's going to be okay,
Marinella says that Big Jack has likes. Let me put my glass. I don't have my glasses.
Like as a news reporter, he speaks fluently. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And
Marinella's been working on English on when she comes and visits us on our channel.
Okay.
So she's working on English. She's doing very well.
Right.
She's doing really. Lady Yaya says that she really loves Big Jack's point of view.
Point of view. Okay.
Point of view. I
think it says pin. I think she's gonna say point of view. I think that's what she's saying.
Thank you.
But no, I appreciate all of you out there, and that's one, support this channel. But thank you for even talking to me, because again, this right here allows us to. It's a whole different community. The people you're showing me now that I've never seen before, and it's that's how you grow. That's exactly how you grow.
And then there's another one here for you, Big Jack.
Let's see.
Logic in.
Like what you're doing. Be yourself. Be real. Have fun with it. That's it. And that's me. That's me right there. Now I'm 54 years old. I think 54. So I try to stay within the boundaries. Because again, I don't have to act goofy. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that in a real setting. Be out here putting on but I would like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself and do just do what you're supposed to do and have fun. So
we're the same way, and we're older. I'll be 68 next month, and Cindy's will be 65.
I'm going to be 65, Jack.
But we don't act that age.
No, I still like doing my dancing and all that. I still like my music.
We're not walking around with the walkers yet.
So
we're having too much fun.
So you met some new friends, Jack. Just like
I see.
and saying hello.
And look, I appreciate the invite. You didn't have to do it. And again, I thank you. I see you on StreamYard, so that's what I use also.
I'm
So
learning it. I'm learning it. That I still don't know. I mean, do you think the investment of paying 50, is it $50 a month?
Can you do more?
On
Pay
streaming?
more?
When you,
Yes,
it says
yes, yes.
$50
It
a month?
opens up. Oh, I apologize. Yes. Paying more does open up a little bit more, the more bells and whistles.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like you'll take that StreamYard logo down and you can put your own up there.
Right.
It allows you to put more videos in if you want to do, like I do commercials on my show and all. It opens up those commercials. It's just a little bit more that you can do when you, plus your guests can go live on their own channels.
Right.
So when they come in, yeah. So
They
it has.
Can you explain that to me a little bit
All
more?
right. So say if you're going to be on my show June 1st. You could be live you'll be on my show, but you can be live on your own channel at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So that the people that follow you can actually come. So you're getting the watch hours while you're on my show. You're building watch hours and all of those things. Yeah.
That's
Plus
nice.
it allows you, I think it allows you to go up to, like, if you got YouTube, not TikTok, YouTube and Instagram and things like that, you can be live on those as well at the same time. So it opens up a little bit of bells and whistles.
It does.
Okay.
And then why do you come in and out? I noticed when I was I had somebody else on my little guest last night. It goes, do you see, do I come in and
it
out?
said ours does it on theirs.
Do I go in and out while you're talking to me?
This time it wasn't, I haven't seen you now. No.
Like when it switches over, and maybe that's if you pay more,
maybe that when you pay more, you don't go in and
feed.
out. Like it turns black and then you come back on.
No, I haven't noticed that. But that right there would be more like your signal itself, like whatever your internet signal is. Yeah. Because remember you're streaming, so whatever it is, and you're streaming from here to another program. So like we'll tell anybody, like right now, you're streaming through StreamYard, but you're streaming to YouTube. Right. And if you were trying to watch YouTube right now while you're on StreamYard, there's a 10-second delay between what we say here and what you hear over there.
Okay.
So if you had a guest on and they were trying to watch themselves, they would have to mute their YouTube, or you're going to hear the echo and all of that. So when I first came on, because I was watching you on YouTube. I did. Sorry.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
But because I was watching you on YouTube when I first came on the stage with you today, I was hearing the echo. So that's why the first couple of words we said, I really wasn't hearing, because I'm hearing 2 or 3 times.
Got it. Okay.
So once I got that straight, then we were able to talk a little bit better. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why.
This is a whole new thing for me.
It's all new. It's all new for sure.
Because usually I do videos. I do my video and then I edit it and then I put them out.
Right.
You know, this one's like live. You know what I mean? So I'm still learning, and I'm trying to get the.
This is only her 5th live. So.
Right.
Yeah, but no, it's nothing wrong with the going live and the fun that we having and enjoying each other. But there's so many things you can do that when you get, like, I think you could get up to 10 people on the stage at a time when you're.
We can get 6 now.
6 now, so I think it goes up to 10.
Up to 12 if you are paid.
Pay for it, yeah. So I pay mine, so I do have the paid version, but a lot of that was for the logo, so that I could I could use my own logo and things like that. Yeah.
So I'm going to learn so much more from you too.
Huh?
Let's see. Logic says what? Cindy and Greg, you don't look like 60 and 40. Yeah. I'm 64 and he's going to be 68, right?
Yeah. Look, and I was about to tell y'all, you definitely wear it well. You don't look like it. So congratulations on that.
All that skincare that I had for so many years.
Congratulations on
years
that.
And years of skincare. Lots of.
I remember my mom telling me, act your age, never again.
Yeah, but it's so glad to see y'all. I'm about to be 55, so I'm right there. I'm about to be 55 at the end of this year. So yeah.
You look good too. I remember when I was 55, I was happy. I was like, I didn't hit 60, then all of a sudden 60. Yeah. Then you just learn to go with it.
And that's the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, I can still dance. I still like my music.
Right.
I may have a couple of little like a little ache here and
Right,
there,
right.
and I can't dance as long, because I get the little kneecaps, but I can still do it. I mean, I can
Right.
still, and still
Yeah,
live.
and that's the big thing right there. Is just they say you're only as old as you feel, but
Right.
sometimes I wake up, I don't know how I feel. It's like that, where that one come from?
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah,
What did I hurt my arm yesterday? I didn't think I did. I noticed I bruise a little bit easier, but that's about it. Now,
yeah.
your son he sings, right? He's on that
My oldest son, my oldest,
oldest son.
Mhm.
Okay. He's the one that, what is it called?
the Heavy Hitters band,
That heavy.
the
Yes.
Heavy Hitters. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Kind of a rap music.
he has a band called the Heavy Hitters.
Yes.
And they're pretty good. They're good. I love them.
Yeah, we
you
should.
know,
Yeah.
but so they normally they'll help out and perform on that last Saturday. The We Be Jamming, they'll perform. But they travel around. I think right now they're in Yorktown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so he is traveling around.
Oh yeah, they travel. Yeah,
Market.
yes. Mhm.
Okay, so he's getting his name out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Good thing. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, because they're out of West Virginia, so they in the West Virginia state. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my number two, he's not a content creator. He's not on YouTube. Don't have a band. He's just a worker. He goes to work.
Okay.
Yeah. Number three is a strength and conditioning coach out of Tennessee State University.
That's great.
And then my youngest he's a teenager, so he's getting ready to go to high school. So yeah, so that's my boys. That's my boys.
All boys.
All boys, yes, ma'am.
Wow. All boys. Look at that.
Yep. So
I got all girls in my house.
Yeah. One girl
I
and
know,
me and a
but
wife.
you and her.
Yeah.
But he had brothers.
Mm.
He had brothers, and his
Oh,
dad
right.
was military.
Men were prevalent in my whole family.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, but that's good. But we had to, and not that we could definitely talk bowling for sure because I love that. And I mean, we're going to talk so many different, we're doing it now. So this is how easy it will be on the show. Only addition that will come in is Walt, when Walt get there. So yeah, that's my man.
I thought it was so cool when he mentioned that he was a fireman, because being a fireman, you see a lot. You're there for auto accidents, house fires.
Right.
Yep. You're there for everything and anything. You're at the house.
Yep.
Correctional officer, you see it too.
Yeah. You see
Yeah. The thing was, when I was in the military, I was a MP, so I'm military police.
Right.
So you're that first responder, always going and being there on, trying to get there. Yeah. So I said, chat down under.
Yes, Diane. This is Jack. I gotta remember your name of your channel again.
Oh yeah, Big Jack Story Time.
Big Jack Story Time. He's here live with me. I'm going to be on his channel next month, June 1st. I'm going to put it on my community post. Diane, say hello to Jack, and Jack will say hello to you too as well.
That's it. Hey, and Diane is chit chat down under.
She was on with us last night. She's a kick in the pants.
She does Timu. She does journals. She does craft. She's from Australia.
I could get down under.
Yeah, she has. Then she has her grandson that comes on. She was with us last night. She's very sweet, and she's growing her channel as well.
Okay, all right.
And she's, getting her hours and her subscribers. I think she was at 567 subscribers, and she got some last night from talking with me and being on the show. Because I like to share the love. I mean, why not? I mean, you want to share with others,
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Yes, ma'am. That is what it's all about. The minute that you get that down and start working on helping other people, that's when you're going to get where you need to be. Because
absolutely,
I'm excited to come on. Like I said, I want to grow. I want to grow my channel. I'm having fun with it. I'm still doing my videos, and then I've added live. Who's winning on your wrestling?
It went off. It's WrestleMania is a 2-night thing. It's a 2-night event now, so it's off.
Playing right now?
No, it's off for today. Yeah, it just went off.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
So
it's just.
Do you go to nationals when you go bowling?
Yeah. This year's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I'll be down there in the summer for nationals.
Do they still
Right.
bowl in Reno at the bowling stadium?
Well, I know this year's in Baton Rouge for the Nationals. So I think the veterans one and the senior one, I believe, is in the Reno area.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah,
That's where we
yeah.
got married.
Okay.
We were bowling nationals in Reno.
Oh, wow, wow.
Because I got my friends here and we can get married. I was like, okay.
All my buddies were there, so let's just do it now.
Yeah, that's how you take advantage of that. What they call it, I always say killing two birds, but that's how you do it.
That's it. Yeah, did it all.
Yeah, get the birds at the same time.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. No, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, but it's like I said, my first year back when took my break, I wasn't a senior. Now I'm back, I'm a senior, so I get all kinds of extras and discounts, and
That's
so
nice.
I'm enjoying myself right now.
And
Yeah.
then you got your handicap where you want it.
No, my average is a little too high, and I wanted to get it down. I'm carrying a 193 or 4 or something right now.
That's
Uh-huh.
good.
That's a little bit too high for me. Yeah, I prefer to stay in that the 185. 185 is the best
yeah.
spot for me. Yeah,
That was about the same for me.
Yeah.
yeah, because I when I bowl, I set goals. It's funny. I was like, I need to have 100 by the 5th frame, and then if I know I can get that 85 in the next 5 frames. And when it's 200 average or 190, it's a little tougher because you can't make any mistakes, and you gotta try to string those strikes along and this and that. But
Yeah.
it's coming. If that's my worst problem is, my average too high. Like, yeah, well, we're working on it though.
Well, you get a little bit of handicap, just like golf, a little bit of handicap.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I played golf yesterday for the first time this year. So the first time all year was yesterday, and
Oh,
yeah, it was a little rough out there too. So
he
we
used to play
get
that too.
Yeah, I
He used to.
haven't played golf in a long time. Worked for a company that we used to cut Wednesday short, and we'd all go play 9 holes of golf.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
a whole group of us would go.
Yeah, this was it was fun. Got out there, got to hit the ball again, but I'm feeling it today. Like, oof,
On the thighs.
yeah, yeah. It's like, what did I do? Oh yeah, right. I played golf. Yeah, that's what it was. But this was definitely fun. I want to
I'm
take your
happy you
time up.
came.
And like I say, anytime y'all want to come on the stage or whatever, if you're
Okay.
watching the show, please put something in the comments. So I know you're there, and
Okay.
we'll get you up there definitely on the after
All right.
show. And I'm
Well-
looking forward to having you if both of you want to come. Like I say, send me a picture of you too. We'll change the thumbnail. It's
Okay.
just too easy. That's too easy. Or however you want to do it, you're more than welcome.
Oh, well, he wants to make sure he wants to come say hi.
Well, we
I know he
appreciate
does. He really does.
Well,
So-
I mean, the thing is, and like I said, that's easy. That's too easy. That's just a link, and you already have the link because I'm sending it to the one, so just use it. you know how it looks when you're behind stage, or that. We'll get you up there, and
Okay.
you only make the show better when you come up there and got something to say.
And have fun.
Yep, and that's what it's all
And
about.
Mom will come around and he'll come in and do his blessings for us.
Yeah. I truly thank you, and I appreciate you allowing me to spend this little bit of time with you.
Well,
And
Thank you.
yeah.
And you got some new friends, and
I
so-
see that. So
Yeah.
thank you.
so
So
everyone.
now I
Jack,
noticed you don't do moderators. Is that something you just don't do?
that's
or-
what I need to start learning. That's another thing is when you're on StreamYard,
Mhm.
you're gonna have you're gonna be like a school to me, like a teacher. I'll be writing all this down.
Okay.
When the moderators, you can't make the moderators in through StreamYard, correct?
No, you
Okay.
can't.
So I know that. All right.
Mhm.
But you go on YouTube, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then I go on my settings in the studio.
No. Mm-mm.
No. Okay. What do
No,
I
you just watch. You're watching yourself on YouTube, right?
right now? I'm not.
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
when you're doing
okay.
it, watch yourself on YouTube. Just watch the show. Make sure
Good
you
show.
mute it. Watch your own show. Because remember, you're streaming it to YouTube, right?
Yes.
So when you're streaming to YouTube, you can watch the show on YouTube, and you can even see the chats and everything going on. And
Right.
then that's where you'll click on that person's name and you can make them a moderator and give them the blue jacket. But
Yeah.
you have to do it through YouTube.
Have to do it through YouTube.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Now, I have another question. So do you make everybody a jacket, a moderator, or do you know them first and then go from
Yeah,
there?
I'm gonna know them first. I don't give everybody.
Right.
So normally how I do it, and this is an easier way too, is I'll go in after the show is over, after
Okay.
live is over, I'll go into YouTube and watch it again. And the same chat is there. So you can give them their jacket then. So the next time you go live, they'll have their jacket. So basically they earned it in this show for the next show, if you look at it
Right.
that way.
So I'm going to go to the studio.
You don't have to go in studio. You just go to the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm confusing myself. See, I'm not like
Yeah.
technology.
You just go
No,
down
I
there
got you.
and you press on there.
So when you end this live, it's going to show up in YouTube so somebody can watch it later, like a replay.
Replay.
Right.
But if you click on that to watch it, almost like you watching it for the first time for yourself, you'll see the chat and everything. You'll see all the chat. You'll see everything that will happen in here. And that's when you can give people their jackets, if that's how you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you usually have them come back like a couple times before you get, or you just kind of make sure?
That's up to you. That's up
to me. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, anybody that I'm a believer that you didn't do anything not to get it, but if you do something to lose it, you won't get it back. That's
Right.
just me.
Okay.
But you didn't do anything not to get it. So until you show yourself not to be friendly or show yourself not to deserve the jacket, then because I can still control what you're not gonna, you might put something in the chat, but it's not like you're gonna jump on the screen or anything like that. And I can always delete any comments you make. I just have a lot more control. But you didn't do anything but it allows the people in the chat to interact with each other a lot better. They can go visit each other's pages and go without, because once you click, if everybody has a blue jacket, all they have to do is just click on that another person's blue, and they can go visit their channel and everything while they're interacting with your channel. And it just frees them up a little bit. So yeah.
Right.
Okay. So you remember all this too.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We could talk again for sure.
I know.
Yeah.
We will. Tim and I had all these questions. I'm like, I don't know. I got to write all these things down.
The thing is, you got my email, and
I do.
And anytime, like I say, you have a question, please, if I have the answer, and if I don't, I'll help you look for it.
I saw a guy from Creative Change calling you up. He was on the phone. Oh, I watched his, and he said,
I called him.
See myself.
I called him. Yeah, I called him. Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
That was his first. That was his first live. We using StreamYard, and it was so funny. It wasn't funny because I was at work. I was at my 9 to 5.
I can tell you weren't doing it.
I was at my 9 to 5, and I happened to just pull it up on my phone, and I seen it. He went live, and I'm watching, and he was like, "I can't get in. I can't." And they were supportive in the chat. And all you seen was a black screen. So it's like, wait a minute, you can hear him, but you couldn't see him.
He's like, I can't.
And he was getting frustrated. And I popped in because I was like one of the first people to use the StreamYard in our little community, not ever, but in our community. And they was like, well, Big Jack's here. Can you help him? So I'm like, okay. And they wanted, the thing was mind games. But he was like, if I give you his number, would you call him? And I'm like, sure, because it is hard. You don't know each other to give each other phone numbers and stuff like that.
Right.
So but I called him, and now we're talking.
Well, now you're buddies. Now you know each other. Now you're friends.
So now we're talking on the phone, and I walked him step by step. Matter of fact, I pulled it up at work. I'm pulling it up, and I'm looking. We're going step by step. And we figured out what the problem was, and it was too simple. So the little camera lens on your laptop. So
I see more than you think I do.
So now you're right, 100%.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things that do allow us to be what they say not just YouTube friends, but we built a much stronger relationship because of that.
Right.
But it was
right.
also, like I say, we're all trying to do this together. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, I want to help you get to wherever you need to be, and you helping me, because we're only going to get better. You know, we're all going to get better, and that's where it starts. You know, it starts with that being willing to say, "Hey, I can help you," or you know, the song is saying, "Lean on me."
Yeah.
You know, when you're not strong, I'll be a friend. You know, so
That's
one
it.
of the, you know, you never know what you're going to need, and you don't know what the other person brings, and because the other person brings something that's going to help you, then you know you just built a stronger relationship. So,
I
but
got
yeah,
this here for you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you good. No.
See, Chit Chat says, "Hi, Jack. That's my son's name."
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So let me tell you, that's great for your son, but that is not my real name. So Big Jack is something I've been called from my football days, and it just stuck with me. So that's where you got it from. But my real name is William. So I'm William.
That's right. I think I did see a William.
Yeah, because my son is a junior and he's been a guest on the show, so that's William Jr.
I remember seeing a William somewhere. She also says, "Jack, you have a soothing voice."
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Chit
Got
Chat.
that radio voice.
It's a little deep, yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm getting better, Yeah,
it sounds good. Even Walt has a really cool voice too.
Oh yeah. Walt, he's the man. So yeah, he's the
man. That's right, real smooth.
Yeah, he's the man. But no, y'all got a good thing going. So I don't know if you need another channel, but I think if y'all tag team and keep it going like this, y'all gonna be where you need to be.
Okay.
Y'all feed each other very well. So
because I do the skincare, the beauty, and all those other little things. Then we started doing blogging, and then a little bit of streaming, and then he likes to do things that I don't do.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
Yeah, but you're supportive, so even if you don't do it, y'all compliment each other very well. So
we appreciate
this right here looks so natural. So I don't know if I would. It's your call.
Yeah,
it's your call however you want to do it. But y'all look very natural and you support each other so well. So.
Oh, Jack, that's nice. When we were reps. I did like the different companies. He did different companies, but we worked for the same company distributor.
But we sold different things.
Right. They said, "Here comes the Moors."
Yeah.
We were the Moors. Like,
right.
The Moors. There they are. You know. Yeah. We were a team.
Yeah, and I can see it. I can see it just as clear as I'm watching y'all. You know, no, neither one of you look out of place. You look like that's exactly where you need to be.
Well, that's real special.
There's a couple other shows that you might see, like the Double Rose Twins and having the two twins on. I don't know if you ever seen them, but
no, I haven't.
If you ever see them, they're perfect together. If you're watching, they're two twins, but the set of twins.
But they're called roses or something.
They're roses, yeah. They're double roses.
Okay, I did see them on the Source.
Yeah, they love to sing and this and that and enjoy each other. But when they sit in the opposite seats, like they normally sit, like you're on the left and you know, Gregg, you're on the right. If they switch, I'm like, I need to get back in your right.
You got to go back because I don't know which is which.
You're out of place. You're out of place.
Okay, what are you guys got to put a green ribbon, put the red ribbon on?
Yeah. So I can tell them apart. I can see that. I just described. Thank you.
Mary, now this right now. So I put it up.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. See, isn't this nice? Got some new friends.
So if you subscribe, if you can leave a comment, that's what you want to ask your people to do. If they subscribe and somebody else, just leave a comment so that person will know, because there's no way to know that somebody subscribed to you. Right. And you want to be able to give them back that subscription. If let me check you out. Here, I would have to leave the chat to go see who did it or whatever.
So did I do it right? Leave it up so you can see it?
Oh yeah. I can see their name, but I would have to find them if I go to my own channel. So if they leave a comment, it will just pop up that, hey.
Yeah.
So
that's that right, because you can see the replay too, right?
Right. Yeah, I can go back and look at the replay and all. But see, remember, that's what we were talking about with the moderated. So if some of the people that you got, if they were moderated, I could click right on them and go right in there and get it.
Okay, now it's clicking. It's even making sense.
Yeah.
I'm a visual person. So
I got you. But so just imagine that person having a blue jacket. I could go right into YouTube, click on them, get them, and subscribe right away. Yeah.
I have really a lot of nice, I call my subscribers friends. I when you see my channel, I always say, my friends. because I see it like that, you know, a good rapport. And I just feel more attached to everybody when I say that. And I
Right.
just feel like things work better, so much better.
Yeah.
You know, I may not know them. They may know in the countries. I don't see them in person, you
Mm.
know, or eventually like this, you get to see
Right.
them in person. That's why I try to call that so they have more, I get more rapport with me through my channel.
But now you're
There's
again.
another new subscriber.
I know. I just told them.
For being-
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
they're coming. I
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
and I truly appreciate
Yeah.
that. I do. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And y'all more than welcome to
Oh,
come.
chit
Yeah,
chat.
chit chat
Right,
down
too.
under. Yeah.
Chit chat.
So y'all more than welcome to check out the show. The Iron Sharpening Iron show is every Wednesday and Sunday,
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. And then we have the after show, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. And then on the last Saturday of every month, we do the We Be Jamming live show, and that's 9 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. So you're more than welcome to come on out. And if you got the musical talent, if you're a poet, if you're a comedian,
All right.
we want you to come on out there, have some fun. We love to have everybody out there. So, but thank you and thank you
Oh,
for giving
absolutely.
me this little bit of time on your channel. But again, as I'm seeing it and watching, y'all compliment each other so well. So
Oh.
I wouldn't mess with it at all. But
Well,
you
you're
know.
part of the group now. You're part of my
Well,
group.
100%,
Each other,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
Same way.
We're family
That's
now.
right. That's how
It's in there. So my community is the grow and glow together community.
Mhm.
So I say hashtag grow and glow together, and then once we, that's for anybody. So matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in your chat. So
Okay.
yeah. Give me a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope I did it. Yep. So that's me.
Let's
I don't know if
see.
you see a
There
couple
it is.
names.
Let's see if I
Yeah.
Did I get it? There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Grow and glow together. That's us. So and
All of us. Yeah. Everybody.
mhm.
I am so stoked. I really appreciate this.
We
I
will
really,
get there
really do.
together.
Yeah.
I just get emotional because it just makes me happy. You know what I mean?
No, and like I say, you got again. I love what I'm watching. So yeah, good. You don't have to worry about me paying my support tax. I'm gonna be right here with you. And if you
I
need
appreciate
something for
that.
real,
Oh,
yeah.
believe me, Greg and I will call you. I'm not the technical person, you know, because your kids, they show you and they go, okay, here you are. Well,
Yeah.
I'm happy you fixed it, but I don't know what
You did. Yeah.
Our daughter's real good at that with our phones.
Right. Yeah, no, trust me, I understand. But the big thing is with that, you got my email, so you know how to get in touch with me.
I do.
And it shouldn't it doesn't stop because of the what they call it, you're on my show and now you're no longer a guest. I look at it like this: once you become a guest, you're a Hall of Famer. So Hall of Famers got a whole lot of rights and privileges. So,
Greg appreciates that.
Absolutely.
So I call it I and we.
okay.
And
Well,
we,
there's
right?
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I always say that, you know, when I will see you on my next video, on my video or our video.
There it is. That's it. That's it.
You know, because sometimes it's just me because I'm doing the makeup, and then
Right.
like we're doing right now. So people are
Right.
getting it now. Okay, it's one channel, but it's all together.
Right.
See, now that's how the relationship is with me and Walt. It's because the beginning show is just me and Walt's
Right.
there, but he's always in the background. He doesn't even comment in the chat. But then
Right.
when the after show starts, he comes right in. So even if you use that same logic, if you wanted to say,
Right.
then maybe the first part is about the makeup or you doing,
Yes.
Yeah.
but then after that is when you both come together because
Right.
it just and then your audience they start looking for that. They'll be
Right.
like, where's the other half at? Because I know
Exactly.
waiting,
Where's the other sidekick?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
you call it. Where's
Yeah.
the other person at?
Yeah. And
Does
then
he-
y'all do have your thumbnail already, and I mean not thumbnail, but your logos and stuff. Is that already?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I've got my
Right now, her logo's her picture.
my
Yeah, I see that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you
We'll
don't
have to
mind, I'm gonna
come up
send
with
you. If you don't mind, I'm gonna put one together and send you a logo.
Okay.
Just because, you know, I just like doing
Oh,
that. I like
no,
doing that
I
anyway. You know.
appreciate
we
that.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
yeah.
I can tell you're really good. You put things together. I'm more like,
You have that kind of talent.
Well,
you know,
that's what I was doing before YouTube. So this was the easy thing as far as that was. But we got to the point where we don't even edit the videos anymore. So it doesn't. So you're on a tablet, either
oh,
on a tablet or your cell phone. Which one was it?
let's see. Lady Yai says, Greg and Cindy are awesome together. Well, thank you.
I'm
Thank
telling you,
you.
that's good. Yeah,
Thank you, Lady Yai. That's
100%.
pretty sweet. Let's see. Chit Chat says, such a beautiful couple inside out. Well, I appreciate it. I
I,
appreciate that. We both appreciate that.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'll be personally. I'm telling you, I wouldn't change a thing. I think
Okay.
that what I'm seeing right now is that channel you're looking for, and because you're already learning from the mistakes, you just keep growing from where you're at. You know, again, if you want your own thing, you do your own thing, and I can't tell you what to do.
Right.
But if I
No,
was
that's a good thing.
as a fan on the outside looking
Right.
in, this is
It
a good
works.
combination. Yeah, it works. It
Thank
definitely works.
Thank you. I know I appreciate that because I don't like things complicated. I'm very, you know, I don't want to make, because I'm not, you know, like I said, once I learn something, okay, I got it down. You know what I mean? I learned that, okay, I got that down. I know everything else except for technical things. You know what I'm saying? Like things easy in my life. You know what I mean? Make it simple.
We're about halfway there. We got to learn.
And that's all of us. Yes, all of us. You know, I've talked to people with 100,000 subscribers, and they're still learning. So you know,
Yeah.
we have to. We're going to keep doing that. You know, when I had Dapper PH on the show, and he was talking, that's from the Philippines, but he was talking about all the stuff he went through and had to learn.
Right.
You know, so they're constantly learning, and they just went through a big thing with StreamYard because they cut out the what did they say they cut out? I forgot what it was called, but it was so because he does more of a singing show,
Yeah.
and they didn't have but they said they cut the So when they took that out, it messed up their song. It almost sounded like they were singing out of cans or whatever. So and that was it affected them. But that means that's something we, even with 100,000 subscribers, you're still learning and still adjusting.
Right.
So,
And how did you guys connect it to when he came on your show with everybody else that was on your show?
Yeah, he bought some of his singers with him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The only thing we had to do was because of the time difference, because they're 12 hours in front of us. So to try to adjust, I had to do my show later. So I did instead of a Wednesday, I did a Tuesday show. It was Tuesday at 10 o'clock my time, 10 p.m., 2200 or 10 p.m. on the East Coast. And it was 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday in the Philippines. So we did it that way. And that's how we had to adjust the time so that we could get that show in.
You did good.
And he brought his singers, some of his singers with him to help and entertain. And that just made it good. Now, because they do a lot of what they call cover songs, half of that video was copyrighted.
It was copyright, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's funny. The only thing it wasn't allowed to be reshown in the Philippines. They had no problem with them shown again. Yeah.
Right.
It could go everywhere. It was like the Philippines would blocked it. So what I ended up doing was splitting the show. So you know, say it was a 2-hour show. The first hour was just an interview with me and Dapper. So I cut the video and replayed just me and him so people can watch the interview and they missed out on the song. So yeah.
You did a good job in it because I couldn't even tell.
Yeah. So
I couldn't tell that what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
To me, it breezed right through.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, and thank you. So we're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
That's one of the first ones too that I saw that I noticed. Let's see. Somebody says
they're losing juice.
Okay. Chit Chat down under. You got to run. Nice to meet you, Big Jack. Okay.
Yeah. Nice meeting you too, and thank you, Chit Chat.
Yeah, those are one of the ones that I saw too late at night. Because sometimes he comes home at 11 o'clock when he comes off work at the casino. the dogs get up. Now it's all of a sudden they think it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's
Yeah.
Right.
11 o'clock at night. So then I start watching some YouTube, and that's a couple of the videos that I saw watching TV was when you had him on.
We got a lot more in common than you think. I used to work at a casino too.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, I used to work at a casino. Yeah, that was
Okay.
one of my many jobs. I was in surveillance though. So I was behind the scenes watching all the stuff that was happening on the floor, throwing the cameras in the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
See, Logic said chit chat, take care. Okay. And don't do that.
They're
Steve.
checking with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure I wasn't missing anything because when yours come up, right, automatically, then it goes away. Right now, I have to click on everything.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing with when as you as the host, you have to do a lot of clicking if you want to put it up there. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And I sometimes try to read it, and then now StreamYard has something in front of the comments called "Share Your Referral Link."
Right.
So I got to kind of like go up and
Get it out of the way.
get it out of the way a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And you lose that when you pay.
After you pay, yeah, because it's like a commercial.
Right. Yeah. You'll lose that when you pay. But thank you again. And I'm gonna jump too. So
Okay.
because it is, I don't know where y'all located.
We are in California.
California.
Right
So
now,
that's the difference.
9:45.
9:45.
So it's 12:43 here. So yeah.
Oh, it's time for you
It's
to
after
go
midnight. Yeah.
sneeze.
Yeah.
Some sleep.
Yeah.
Last night I was up to midnight, so yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different time
So-
zone for us.
But again, so that's even different when you're having someone on the show that you're looking at that time zone. It's
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern time for me, but that would be what, 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock for you. So yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
Right.
but,
You're
but,
like- What area are you from?
East
we're on the East Coast, so we're there.
East
I'm near Washington D.C. Yeah,
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
Washington
yeah.
D.C. You mentioned that. Okay,
Mhm.
that's right. You and Walt said that. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So, but I just spent my last summer vacation in California, so I was out there.
Oh,
Got to go to a couple of national parks, see the big redwood forest, and
did you go to
Good.
Yosemite?
I went to Yosemite and the Sequoia
good.
National Park, and also
Yeah.
that's where we spent our last vacation. So,
That's
Oh.
as a
nice.
matter of fact, one of my short videos you'll see me when I was in San Fran, because I was in the what they call it, the streetcar. What
Yeah.
they call
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
San
yeah,
Francisco?
yeah. I was in San Francisco. Yeah,
The
yeah.
trolley.
The trolleys.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah. So I really enjoyed that, hanging out the window or hanging out the side of the door
Right.
and going down. So
We're
yeah.
by like Pismo Beach. If you heard of Pismo Beach, Santa
Yeah,
Barbara,
like, yes.
we're like
That's
an hour
where
and a
we're
half between both,
Okay, all right. That's
and
it.
like 7 hours from San Francisco. Yeah, and
So someone asked,
4 hours from
Logic
Yosemite.
said still cold there in DC. It's not. No, I played golf yesterday and it was probably about almost 75, 80 degrees. So it was perfect.
Really?
So it's not cold right now. But
Well, right now the cherry blossoms just bloomed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I watch another channel too. They do vlogging. That's what they do.
Mhm.
They
every
went
day.
there
Vlog,
just to
vlog,
see
vlog.
the
The cherry blossom.
Yeah, the cherry blossoms. So
Yeah.
you hope, and that's why we hope we don't get any cold, because
Right.
it will ruin the blossoms quick. So yeah.
Right. He says you can smell them, but they're not. There's no cherries. They just smell like cherry
No,
blossom.
yeah, they're just they're
flowers.
it's like a whole bunch of female trees.
Yeah.
There's no males here. So, yeah.
Right. It just-
Yeah.
So it's getting summer in your area, more spring in Washington.
Correct. Where it's just crossing over, and we was,
No
but
more,
it's
no more ice.
we never know. Tomorrow could be something totally different. You never
Right.
know. You just get ready for it.
It used to be the same way.
Yeah, you just get ready for it. You don't know what you're going to get. You just
I'll
wake
be
up.
honest with you. I still want to see Washington D.C. I've not seen New York. I want to see Washington D.C. Before it's on my bucket list.
Mm.
New York, Washington D.C., Arizona. I want to see the Grand Canyon.
Mm.
Then of course I want to go see France. I want to go see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, okay.
Got big dreams to do some
Well,
traveling.
It's funny, all those places you named, you can see in Vegas. No,
Yep.
Yes, I can. I go to Vegas or the Eiffel
it's
Tower.
Eiffel Tower, New York. Yeah. So
Did you go to Vegas?
Yes, I've been to Vegas several
You
times.
did, so you're right. Yeah, so you get it.
We love
Matter of
it.
fact, I did my honeymoon in Vegas years ago. Yeah.
Lots of cherry blossoms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now
you
the
can.
cool cherry blossoms to see is in Japan itself. When you actually go to Japan and see
Well,
it.
they went to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, Yankee in the South. They went to Japan.
Mm,
They were there for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
They came and they lived by Dollywood, like Tennessee.
okay. Yeah.
And they came back, and then he takes his wife, and they go
Go
to
to DC.
You
DC to
to
go
see
see
'em.
the
Yeah.
cherry blossoms.
Well, that's cool.
It was a cool little thing.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Different channels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool. That sounds cool. Well, if you get to DC, New York is just a train ride away. So just get on the train, go right up to New York.
You can see both. Yeah.
See both. So Grand Canyon, you got a little trip in, but
I got trip.
and
7
Paris.
hours from us.
So the thing is, when I was seeing Paris, we went to London, so it was easier. We went to London and had a good time in London, and took a train down to France and just spent the day in France, so at Paris.
Well,
So,
you got lucky. I hope to see that one day.
Yeah, it's all nice. Yeah, you gotta plan that trip and go. Yeah,
I will.
That's the whole thing. You gotta go.
Yeah, plan the trip and go.
Logic said in Toronto they have lots of snow, so that's Canada.
Yeah, Canada's snowing
That's
still.
not far from you.
Well, it's
far enough.
depends on what part it is, but
Okay.
it is a car ride away. We can drive in a car and get there in less than a day. But
Okay.
yeah, we're still several states away from us to get to Canada.
You're just a little bit closer to them than we are.
Oh, yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because from California, if you go up the West Coast, you can get into Canada that way too. So, because when we went to Seattle, Washington, we went into Canada, spent the day in Canada from Seattle, Washington. So, but it is a far, because I mean you're on the West Coast. So yeah. But again, this was fun. I enjoyed myself.
I gotta let you go because your eyes are probably falling asleep.
She's gonna keep talking and try to get you to stay up.
No, it's okay.
Everyone, Jack's gotta go. He's gotta get some shut eyes.
Yeah.
Get some shut eyes. Enjoy Sunday.
Because it's already Easter Sunday for us, so it's
for you.
Happy Easter too.
Happy Easter to you.
Yeah, thank you, and hopefully y'all can catch the show. We got Destined to Recover to be on tomorrow or today.
Okay.
We're gonna be on the show, and she got a special story.
All right.
And
is that tomorrow that you're doing?
Well, Sunday. My show's on Sunday, so.
Yeah.
Sunday tomorrow. Okay.
I'm saying it's tomorrow. It's already Sunday here, so
Yes.
that's what I'm trying to. Yeah.
I'm thinking. I know. I thought you were taking the day off.
See, I told you she wasn't gonna let you go.
I thought you were taking the day off tomorrow.
No, we don't. I don't take off the holidays any that I'll do something. So, but it was fun. It was nice meeting you both and
Nice
talking
meeting
to you.
you.
And I already know we're gonna have a good time when you get y'all on the show. So.
Oh yeah,
Without
we
a
are.
doubt.
We're gonna have fun.
And we got to cross
my
this
friend.
even before the show. Yeah, even before the show, we would do this again for sure.
We met you.
Yeah,
And you got some new friends too.
I know, and I appreciate it. And thank you for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking to y'all later. All right.
All right. Have a good night.
Right. I'm gonna jump off. Okay.
All
right. You take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was nice to have Jack with all of us, everybody. Oh. And yes, his name is William. Let's see. Let me get.
He's a really good guy.
I'm happy y'all came here and y'all got a chance to meet each other. It was a good night, don't you all think so? Yeah. See, that's what it's about. That's what I want to do. I want to bring people together, and we all meet with each other.
And what he said was
talk.
tomorrow after this downloads, go into the comment section.
Yes.
And put Jack's name in Cindy's
Gregg
video,
remembers.
and that way he can subscribe back to the ones that subscribe to him,
Right.
because he can't see the comments on StreamYard.
Well, he saw some of them.
He I don't know if he wrote them down.
Oh, okay.
He said if everyone could just
Yeah.
go
I
into
tried.
the replay, you
So
don't
he
have
can-
to watch the whole video again.
Okay.
But put a thing in there saying, "Hey, Jack left you
God
subscribe
bless.
last night."
100% agree. And yes, nice guy. Definitely.
Yeah,
so.
he was.
Yeah. It's. I've just been really
He's helpful.
very helpful, and I've been meeting a lot. I've been meeting a lot of everybody. I've just been meeting a lot of people, and all of you, and I've just been kind of spreading my wings a little bit and trying to meet new things in my life. And that's how I've always been that way. I've always on the go, meeting. So now you guys understand who I am.
Absolutely.
I love spreading and talking to people, and I enjoy myself. And I like all you guys being here. This was a good night, wasn't it?
It was.
It was. God, I even got to find out somebody lives in Toronto and things like that in Canada. And I probably knew that, but when you meet so many different people, you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you see the videos. What's the name? Gregg. Oh, he hasn't done it yet.
I
Lady
haven't
Aya.
done it yet. I keep threatening I'm going to.
He keeps saying he's going to.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do.
Right now, I think we're just going to stay on Cindy's channel and try and get this one going a little bit more.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to, doing a little bit more live and stuff.
It's fruitful indeed. Yes. So Lady Yaya, Gregg is still trying to figure out what he wants to do. Logic, thanks. Absolutely. I'm happy that you came by and that you all liked it. I mean, it makes it fun, and I'm
Jack's
really
just a wealth of knowledge.
Yes. Well, he's good. He's good in technology.
Yeah, and he's
like
not
that.
afraid of it. And so
yeah, I'm the one that has to learn everything, and I'm still learning how to do all this.
It's step by step.
Right. So I think I'm getting there little by little.
We like StreamYard better because you can go rectangular, you can go horizontal instead of vertical.
Well, I think because YouTube likes it.
YouTube wants it to be vertical, and to us it looks better. And Cindy would be in frame, and I would be in the black part.
Right. And Lady says, okay, you were saying that. Yeah, we were trying. Like he's just right now. I think he's going to do it, but he's not going to have like this huge. I don't know. It's up to him. It's what he wants to do on the channel. Like he can do a few things, you know what I mean? But
we'll get this one.
He just wants to get this one a little bit, I guess, where it's at.
To where we can just open up the computer. Like today, I forgot to click on the comments. And
that was sad.
People left like 15 comments and probably left.
I'm like talking to myself. I'm like, there's nobody there. And there was like,
yeah, it says we have 3 people. And yeah, I forgot to turn on the comments.
That's what the $50 is. See, right now we have to click.
We have to do it manually, right?
So we're thinking that maybe we'll invest the $50 a month. Definitely.
Jack says he's going to make us a logo, so why not?
Yes, because I'm not good. Well, I'm not really good. Like I said that. I'm not really good I'm good in little things, but I'm not really good in art.
You said I'll make you a logo. You see if you like it, and if you do, then we can put it up.
We'll use that one. But I hope you guys, are you all going to be doing anything for Easter tomorrow? It is 8:57. 9:57. I got to get Gregg to bed. Before we go, are you all having any plans tomorrow? Leave it in the comment. Spending some time with your family. Say Gregg channel.
We could call it Gregg channel.
That would be an easy one. Gregg channel. That would be a good one, right? That's an easy one. That is definitely.
Right now, my channel name is Gregg Moore. I have to come up with something snappy, though.
I don't want to mess this up. I got you on there. Well, thank you, Lady Yaya. We're trying. I'm trying, and he's trying because I'm so used to making videos. As you know, you make videos too. StreamYard's a little bit different. It's a little bit different.
Logic's going to be spending time with family.
And Lady Yaya is going to rest and relax tomorrow. I don't have my readers, so I'm like doing this right now. Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. Gregg's going to be at the casino working, and my daughter and her boyfriend and I are going to make breakfast.
They're going to make breakfast, and she's got a brand new bottle of champagne she's going to pop
that up tomorrow, relax, and then Gregg comes home, and we're going to see maybe we can find a
go
little
out
place
to dinner
eat.
somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, basically just kick back and relax. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody here. God, we had 4 in the house. We had Jack, you all got a chance to meet him. We all got a chance to meet each other.
He's a special guy. He really is.
Let's see, did I miss something? I think I got it, lady. Yeah, sounds lovely. Yeah, just
Yeah.
everything really worked out good tonight. All right, Lady Yaya, are you gonna do any live? Are you thinking of doing live? Because I think you mentioned it before. Yeah, so it's been fun, and we still got 4 on the house. So thank you for all being here.
We do
We
appreciate
do
it.
appreciate it. If you like this channel, if you're new to the channel, subscribe,
Like,
like,
share,
share, and comment.
hit the notification bell. Let's just let you know when a new video is coming out.
Well, I just said, well, enjoy and have a peaceful holiday. Thank you, honey. You too. You're scared. I bet you can do it. You would have fun if you.
You know what?
Yeah.
Cindy and I are both the exact same way. You just hit it and go.
Right. I think the first time we just did YouTube, right?
Yeah, we just did it on YouTube.
Right.
And then we switched over to StreamYard.
And then I did one by myself. Greg
Yeah.
was at work because I'm going to try to sometime do one by myself, and I get kind of scared because I got to put it all together. I got to make
Yeah,
sure
if you
everything's
do
put
it
up.
on YouTube, it's just click one button and that's it, and you're on live.
Right.
You don't have to set anything up like you're setting up on StreamYard. And the StreamYard walks you right through it anyway. It's real easy. There's more to learn, but I mean, just to get set up and going, it was pretty easy.
And it seems like Logic did some little homework there, done all. And then Lady Yas says, hugs and dear ones. Oh. And I saw the ones with your nails. Yes, I did do with my nails. But Greg wasn't here because usually Greg sets it all up. I'm the one that had to set it up, make sure I got everything. And I got it. I think I did it. I did well. I was proud of myself because I did it by myself. But I had to do something so I won't keep myself busy in between.
Right.
That's why I did it. Well, we're gonna call it a night. It's 10:01.
I thank you. I just have to go work a little bit earlier than I normally go.
Greg's got to go in earlier
So.
than he normally does, right? So I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. I really appreciate all of you, all 5, all 4, all 9, everybody. And again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you're not and you've been here with us and you've been coming back, thank you. I really appreciate all of you. I really do. And I appreciate all the friendship that you're all given, and to everybody and to each other.
And,
I really do.
tomorrow for Jack, if you'll come on to just click on this and leave a comment on this video. And if you subscribe to Jack, put a note down there, subscribe last night, Jack. And he's going to return the favor and subscribe back.
And lady says, night, night. Have a good night, hon. 12:59 here. Good night and God bless. I love you all.
Thank
and
you,
we'll
everyone.
see you my video
Or
or our video. Have a good night.
Take care.